Okay, so I'm feeling a real big, really big, huge South American vibe. I had it in me to go. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to my my favorite shop in town and go see what cards they have and go by the crystal store and had a little grocery shopping to do and we came home and dumped off the groceries and I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like cooking. Let's go. So we went and had and it's beautiful that the family she actually I'm gonna get this out without crying about it. When I was really sick, before I knew I had Morgellons, I was really swollen, like I could barely walk. This was the 15th day. And yeah, because I was thinking, yeah, I go to the grocery store, but I can't even walk around, even take a cab. Yeah, but then I'm like, how am I going to walk around the grocery store? So, bless her soul, beautiful earth angel. It's a mother-daughter owned and ran local South American restaurant. They're Brazilian, I believe. And and interesting, I got two pieces of black tourmaline, one Namibian, and then one Brazilian, the haystack style, and I'll show you those here in a moment when I turn the light on. So this deck, one of these decks that I got, it says Earth Warrior, so I mean, I kind of got a South American vibe from the pictures, but like I opened the deck and I'm just like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's beautiful, because they're doing having the publishers send them, probably because I go in there and but I buy like 4 decks every time I go in there. I spend like $100 probably every time I go in there, you know, like once a month or whatever. But so that's what I do that's my shopping. I'm not a hair and nails gal, I'm a cards girl. So I mean, I do it myself, I guess, whatever. What I'm trying to say is there's a South American vibe happening. The South American ancients are coming in, and I'll show you the synchronicities with the cards. So we have South American food, and then I got this deck, total South American vibe. And the first dream, I've had 2 dreams in one real life, like waking dream, and 2 sleeping dream. Medicine, natural plant medicine dream. So I had the waking dream one with the crows and the 4 and the milk thistle, but then I had a maca dream where I was examining these different chunks of something, looking at it all close. I was like, oh, that one's a maca. Like, they were kind of brownish, one was a little pink beige, and so I was like examining them, and I remember looking up all real close, and it looked like a square, like chunk of fudge kind of or whatever, you know, like penuche fudge, not pinoche, penuche. It's a brown sugar cream fudge, Mexican fudge. Oh my gosh, oh, it's my favorite. But oh god, now I'm gonna have to make some. So very much South American feeling coming in. So when I'm in the restaurant, there is a local artist that did his own rendition of a Renoir painting, a famous one. I think it's called The Boat Party, or the Boat People, The Boat Party, or something. It's like this little patio deck, and there's like 1 or 2 olive kind of colored skin and dark-haired men, but all the rest of the men and women are white with red hair. I found that very interesting. Okay, and the crystal shop owner, he's kind of shorter, so I'm getting like the Levite, the Elven vibe. Okay, and I don't really know if I really noticed it before today. Just all these different things, and then it all showed up in the cards too. And he has red hair, okay, and in the restaurant, there was this, oh, and a hummingbird. Okay, so the synchronicity with the card too, I'll show you. So, because they have like a really pretty little patio area, but when it's colder, you know, usually people don't sit out there, but they have like a little hummingbird feeder and stuff. And so I was just, the way I was sitting was faced straight, directly out to those windows, so I could, I saw it clearly. And they have these red bulbs, like little chili lights and little red, like regular old-fashioned light bulbs with the clear glass, but it has red. Okay, so when the hummingbird came up, all that red reflected off its chest, and it was amazing. It was like it was on fire. It was so cool. And then with all the red-haired people in the painting, okay, right next to me, like I'm at the booth where it's right over my head and my right shoulder. So, and then there was this ornament hanging on the wall that looked kind of almost. It was kind of stylized, but I very much looked like a dead-on squared view, front view of a like an antelope's head or something. But it was just like black metal, like a wall sconce that you put like a candle in or whatever. But it looked like it had 5 little rays, like sun rays or kind of horn-looking things that came up, and so. There was, okay, so there's 5, and then, oh, it said something, Fairland, or Fair something, because they have different things like written, painted on the walls, and things like that. So I was already getting fire, fairy, okay. So, and the 5, and then the red lights on the hummingbird, and then the painting right above my right shoulder, okay, right brain. And they all look like, you know, what Jesus looked like in my dream when I saw him twice, 2 different times, you know. Oh, that's what started it all. But he had long, red, curly hair and white, kind of like freckly skin, like how my mom and sister's skin, like, and they have the red hair and the and his eyes, I couldn't really see too. They kind of look like a light golden greenish brown, like hazily brown, kind of like my eyes, just, you know, and the sun shines on them. But so yeah, very interesting. And then the numbers of the in the cards, lots of 5s. So, the fae, the fairies, yeah, coming in with that mother energy, the fire, Gabriel fire. So let me show you. Okay, so the stone. Okay, the Brazilian. Okay, the food. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So to finish up, she brought me down. She delivered the food to my house, and they don't do that. But I told her my situation, and I even made a video that is probably, I'm sure it's still on my channel. It just shared the beautiful food and how, yeah, it was so, I was so grateful. And that beautiful energy is what, like, I started, the swelling started going down. It wasn't because of the food. It was because of the love that was delivered with the food. So, yeah, so I'm feeling beautiful, ancient South American goddess energy, divine, feminine. So I'm doing an oracle reading for the divine feminine to go with the twin flame reading. So same, well, not necessarily go with it, but, you know, for the same days, 19th through the 25th, I think it is. So, okay, let me show you the cards. I'm not going to take too long with it because it was more of a storing, yes. The story, the information is stored in the story. So, I will read from, 2. There's 4 cards, and I'll read from 2 of them because one was, and I'll tell you how they flipped out and everything is beautiful. So, okay, I'm gonna turn the light on here. Let me get the I'll just unwrap him for you guys on camera here. So yeah, beautiful. The crystal shop owner does just awesome, and he makes his own little like stands and you know, display. He's very creative. Okay, red hair. Just saying. Right brain. Makes beautiful wrap wire. And just all the girls that work in the shop are just so knowledgeable and good energy, and just that was a good vibe in there today. And kids all around, and at the restaurant, people just smiling, and kids smiling at me, and people, like, when this family left, like, the dad, he was, like, putting his brace on his leg, and that made me think of my twin and myself when I had her deliver me food, because I couldn't walk that day, or that 2 weeks, and he, like, smiled at me and, like, put his hand up, like, a little high wave as they were walking us. It was just such a good vibe, and the hummingbird and everything. Yeah, so, anyway, yeah. It was just beautiful, 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 and that's the place to take my son to get his fries, because, oh my god, it's only like $5 for a side of fries, which is like this huge bowl. I'm like, it was crazy. Their food is so good. Oh, it's all like local, organic, like the beef is local, grass-fed. They use lots of organic, local, as much as possible. They use organic, local, everything. Vegetables, meats. Yeah, they make all their own. Anyway, I could just go. I would just make a video just about that. Anyway, yeah, it's Diego's in Grass Valley. If you guys are ever in Northern California, you go skiing or something, like, you go through Grass Valley. It's kind of like the little in between town. It's like a hour from Tahoe, so during winter season you'll see a lot of like and it can be expensive, and you know, to stay in Tahoe, so you know, people might stay like in a, you know, cheaper little motel whatever in Grass Valley, and there will be rooms available and stuff. So it's cool during skiing season. You'll see, you know, dads with their kids, which what was kind of standing out to me today was very high vibing goddess, divine feminine goddess energy, and dads with their kids. So it was just beautiful seeing these families as families, not single dad with the kid or single mom with the kid, like mom, dad, and the babies. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I'm trying to think if there was anything else standing out. Definitely have the two suns out there today. They were covering up the sky pretty quick because she came up on the horizon, and the sun was way up in the sky still, so, and a red horizon. So that doesn't match sunset when it's not sunset time. But, okay, so anyway, mother and father were both out today. Mama-san and Papa-san. And I'm having some sleepy time tea. With our organic honey. Okay, so let me show you the cards here. Oh yeah, this one I don't have to read from, because, so a few kind of popped out, but it was like too soon. It was like two were kind of stuck in my hand, and one fell on my arm and kind of laid there. They're face down and stuff though, but I did look at that one that was on my arm, and it said, keep your center. Keep, very important, double E, okay? And I saw a double E on a license plate today. What? Gosh, few months ago, whatever, last year, so whenever it was. Man, I was seeing double E's Could have been 2 weeks ago. I don't know time. I was seeing double E's all over, and I talked about it on the channel. Just that was the day where I was seeing double E's and 9s everywhere, and just realized my neighbor's car was 999. That might have been the one I saw was 999, and then just didn't even realize that was their car. Gosh, he is like the crystal shop owner too. That was the neighbors that his wife ate my birthday presents. That's okay. But he's like, yeah, the curly kind of red hair, freckly short, like Levite kind of this copper people. I'm just saying. So the one that, okay, so that was keep your center. But it was too soon. I wasn't focused. Okay, so, and this is how, except for this one shot out. 2 were face down and this was face up, so I took that one. Because I just don't, this deck too is really nice. I just don't want to shuffle them a ton, so, but I'll just show you what happens. So this one, as I'm shuffling, it flipped over like that. So it was face up, okay? And I believe these 2 did that as well. I think that was the only one that didn't do that. That's the Earth Warriors. Okay, so this was the one that came out. I shit you not. I know, it's just cheesy, right? 1111, of course. So, and because the card that I read, but then I put them back in and shuffled, and this flipped over, just one by itself, okay? Like a backflip, okay? 3 out of the 4 cards did that, so. It was very much like a singular, very like, okay, center, like this. It wasn't sideways, it was very, right? Like backflip, radial, circulating. Okay, so, oh, and look how much it's keep your center. Within that golden radius, that golden arc there. So that's what the message that I'm now going to associate with 1111 is keep your center. And I'm not going to read the card because it's all numerology. Okay, so if it goes from 1 to 9 and then 0, and so if you know numerology and you know your life path number. Okay, mine's 3. That's Christ consciousness. 7. That's my son's is 7. That's the spiritual seeker. A life path number 1 would be, so mine is the Christ consciousness. I don't know if I said that. Like 3 chakras above, 3 chakras below. You put 2 3s together. You got the double E. You got the 8. You got the, okay. So that's very much the heart center, the green, the healer, the Christ consciousness. One's life path number 1 would be very much an initiator, getting things started, leadership, very independent. Okay, so 1111, messages in the numbers. And it's funny because I just shared today, I think it was today, this morning, or it could have been yesterday, I can't remember, but 1111 on a video. Yeah, I think that, yeah, that was today, the LAPD Satan Tim. Yeah. So this was the bottom card, Soul Child. When that one flipped out, and that's 14, okay, that's significant. That reduces to 5 because all these numbers got Gabriel fire in them. Fire, 5, fairy, afraid, afraid, to be afraid of, opposing, like asymmetry, asexual, afraid, to be in opposition of the Freya, the fairy, the fire, Gabriel. So 14 reduces to 5, soul child, and that kind of looks like a vision that I had, and then I didn't know what it was until synchronicities was something else, and then a video, and they're talking about the cosmic eye or the cosmic vision or whatever they call it, the cosmic, I think one or the other, same kind of, same thing. I think it might be called both, but it kind of looks like that. And that, yeah, that was a synchronicity with some, that's right. You know who you are if you're watching this. So, and oh, that's right. There was a synchronicity with, so Soul Child and Soul Kin flipped out of, that's the back. Isn't that beautiful? Again, like the, see the Y? Oops. The Y. It's like a tuning fork, okay? The singularity and the two, right? Covered, covet, oven. So, Soul Child and Soul Kin, and on the top was 44, 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. I'm going to turn this off just so it doesn't... get the outlet going too hot. So this is, look at all the fire here and the purple, gold, amber, and her face and her hair. Look at like red, curly, and her face like very coppery. And all that purple, gold, red, very high, and white, white hot. That's pure Gabriel fire, is that white hot. And that came to me, I didn't even share that on my channel, but that was just something that came to me. And I'm all, oh, white hot. Okay, let me look that up. So yeah, that's the hottest, purest flame, is the white hot flame. So the 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony, and that's 44 master number of the angels. You don't reduce it. So, so isn't that funny? So we got the 1111 card, and then on the top we have the 44, which is usually after you see the 1111 so much, you're like, okay, I've seen this like a million times. What are you trying to tell me? And then you'll start seeing 44, 444. So, because the 1111 is just so, like 2 sets of cat eyes looking at you or something, right? So it really prompts you to go research numbers. And then it's like, what happened with me was I got the 444 right after that, and then you realize that's an angel number. That's the number of the angels, okay? The archangels, okay? Because there's the 4, Chesed, Tiferet, Gevura, which is Gabriel, Chesed is Jesus, Raphael, and then Tiferet's Michael, and Malkuth is Ariel, which is where we're right now. So your soul's essence, your true soul's essence, that's what's arising. Uriel and Rainbow Aurora. Okay, I just made, I just made that connection. So that's the one, aura. Okay, I don't necessarily need to read that, I don't think, but look at all the gold. Again, that violet and white as well, okay? So same with here, a lot of white, violet, gold. Very beautiful. So, yeah, that was, oh, that was that deck. Okay, yeah, so, this one reduces to 7, and didn't that say the 7th ray? Yeah, so that says the 7th ray. And this is 16, which is 4 by 4, okay? 4 times 4, and we have the card 44, and this reduces to 7, 7th ray. All the numbers are just so synchronized and locked in and like Tetris, Jigsaw, Jenga. And this says, and it's just beautiful, okay? See the elven ears, copper skin, copper hair. You see the horns represent being connected to the divine feminine, the 2 anchoring divine feminine and masculine, okay? The polarities of, okay, just like the nodes on a battery. That's exactly what those represent. Look how coppery. Okay, Elven. Copper, Amber Race. Soulkin. Oh, do you have some Soulkin that's sulking? Soul King. Get it? Okay, so I'm going to read from that one. So when this card flipped out, same kind of thing, backflip, Elven Touch was on the bottom. I kid you not. And that says recovery, comeback, and revival. Oh my gosh! That word revival came to me a couple months ago or whenever. I hate to say hey, I don't know why I said that. That's very rare that ever comes out. Just trying to it could be draining just trying to remember, was that yesterday? But it doesn't matter. So, but revival, Elven, okay? Elven, 11, Elven Touch. Look at the elven ears, soul family, soul kin, okay? We're related to all relations. And that's an 8. Elven Touch is an 8. And so much gray, very just, yeah, balanced. Masculine and feminine, and that's what the Elvens are all about. They love Mother Earth, they love the divine masculine and feminine. So the top is the dreamer, visions, trance, apparitions. 28, that reduces to a 10. 1 and 0. 0 is God, your center. 1 is the singularity, the masculine. The electric, the information. The activation. So let's you know what, okay, yeah, so that was this deck, Fairy Forest, okay, and I'll read the Soulkin card. And yeah, I showed you the 1111 card. That was a light worker's pay. Oop. Sorry. Whack. It's a whack job over here. Okay, so this one. Oh God, did I do that when I put it in the stroller basket? I marred up the box a little bit. Oh well. So the Ancients, that's this card here. Aura, okay. Observation. Yes, being the observer. And see how very much golden, and then he's like dressed in red, and there's like a barely like a green around him. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but so very beautiful gold green. And he's just red, passion, fire, Gabriel. This is your true essence arising, aura arising, Aries, Uriel, and Rainbow Aurora, Lady Grace, Grace, and that's Butterfly. And it synced up with a. It might still be my Twin Flame flicks. It was an old black and white movie, and I was watching some black. It was during Christmas time or something. I don't know. Watching black and white movies. Because my dad watches It's a Wonderful Life every year, and I was gonna watch that, but I couldn't find like a version that wasn't all like, you know, jacked. So I found this one, and he was there was these number synchronicities, and he was calling her Grace, okay, and I was like, is he not saying Grace right? No, but he kept saying it. I'm like, Grace, okay, and then I looked it up, and the butterfly, and anyway. So, and it's very interesting that this card is like a millimeter, just barely, but you can, you know, when you deal with cards, you just have a feel for it, and it's very interesting that it's the tarot one. It was like just barely shorter than, I mean, you couldn't even tell, I mean, like less than a millimeter. So it's beautiful. Oh, and look at what card's on the top there. The Fool. Tarot, Orat, Torah. Tarto. Yes. Arot, Torah, Tarot, and Orate. Okay? Very important. The Tarot is very important to me. Very important in my life. God gifted me with the Tarot. So, that was this is the Ancients one. So, feathers was on the bottom. Message. So, feather messages. Okay? So, Divine Feminine. Be on the lookout for those feathers. Don't be plucking them off any live birds, though. The haunt your dreams. Oh, and look at the... It looks kind of like Aurora. The Aurora Borealis, but it's like in a circular rotation, radiation, radial. It's almost like it's a mouth, or Orifeme, okay? And it's sending out, blowing these feathers out. See how it's like coming, the smaller ones, and it's coming up. So it's like orating through feathers, through every, messages come in all forms, okay? So, wow. I love the green and blue, and it's beautiful. And the white, okay? And hydromancy. I didn't even know that was a thing. But I saw the tea leaves card because a bunch came out, and I was like, nope, too many, please, just one. And so that's the top card, and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. I love how, and if there's like wind blowing or a fan or what, it can change and make different shapes and images, and so yeah, reading flowers in a vessel filled with water. Usually the tea leaves, you do it when all the water's out. So this is hydromancy. So the water is telling you a story through the flowers upon it, on the skin, on the surface. So I just love that. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh, and I smelled, I think my neighbor, I think it's maybe a Daphne bush. Some of them have little like whitish or yellowish. It smells really like really honeysuckly or like jasmine. So this is the very ancient, the most ancient, and it has the most uturi too, like the 5, okay, the jasmine, the honeysuckle, those more jasmine-y type of Daphnes as well. Just the essence. Oh. So anyway, yeah, my neighbor, I think, because I saw little pink flowers and I smelled this big whiff of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, is that a Daphne bush? So, oh, I can just smell it. That smells so good. Okay. I'm like zoning out on it because it's just, ugh. Okay, so that was this deck, the Ancients. Okay, so, but I'm not going to read from it because the card was Aura. So, I mean, that's pretty, you know. Just because I want to read from these couple of ones. So Soulkin, and then we'll do these, the Native America, the ancient South America guy. So you can see the cards here. So this card here, Soulkin, number 16. Oh, this is nice and short, beautiful. Ooh, 23, Frere. Isha. Recognition, family, kinship. It's on page 66. and interesting because Pacha, Kar, Mach. Car, like carbon. Okay? So, I'm just saying because page 66, okay? And ones and sixes, one and six number combinations is restoration. So one of the cards said revival, right? So getting that vibe. We often wish for our relationships to endure long beyond their lifespan. Friendships and relationships have been drawn to us according to the lessons the soul wishes to learn. Yeah, when we're in the midst of struggle, we need to remember that and see the bigger picture. There are relationships that are more superficial, and then there are those that touch us deeply. With great love comes the possibility for pain, and each of us must come to some kind of peace with the truth that there are relationships that will not be sustained for this lifetime. That's a big message for you divine feminines, okay? You let go? Really? Let go until next Christmas comes by, and then fall back into codependency and attachment and needing to be in the physical with your twin flame because you're not living. See, this is the thing. It's like we're living in the 5D, right? Oh, we're never in separation, but then, oh, we want our twin flame in the 3D. We need to be consistent and observe ourselves, see ourselves clearly. Is it matching up? Is it matching up? Okay. Your thoughts, your actions, your emotions, do they match up? Pachamama. When we feel this deep recognition, and when we find it very difficult to let go, to let a person go, we may be dealing with soul kin, a being with whom we may be traveling through lifetimes. This thread of relationship is strong and connected with you at present, and you have encountered a person who speaks to your very soul. Know that for now this connection is grounded, nourishing, and full of faith. Faith, okay? That's Archangel Michael's archaea. And I was just saying the faid, afraid, afraid, okay? The F-A-I. The fire, the fae. It may shift and change in time, but for now, the friendship is strong and full of mutuality. I was going to say maturity. Mutuality. Well, they go hand in hand, right? Because, yeah, this next respect for each other's growth and dedication to the higher purpose for you both. And that rhymed, angels. And the artwork is entitled Dusk Elves. Elves at dusk. Dusk elves. Yes. Dusk is when Dark Mother, the moon. So that's why they're melanated, okay? And page 66, nothing's by accident, okay? We had 44, 11, 11, all these fives, and this is 4 times 4, another 44, because 16 is 4, 4. I thought, was there another, something reduced to 5? Oh no, that was an 8, yeah. And that was 28, 10, okay, which is 2 5s. Okay, let me find my place. Okay, but for now, the friendship is okay. Respect for each other's growth and dedication to the higher purpose for you both. In time, this may change as your souls have their own destinies, and this sometimes means there will be a departure from a common code and path. But for now, this connection is one of soul family, of kin, and is one you can draw on for your own sustenance and also contribute to, for the beautiful purpose of being a shining light for others. Wow. I'm glad I read that. That was very necessary for the Divine Feminine to hear. Okay? We are moving towards detachment and letting go. We are travelers of the soul. Okay? This is how we travel. Our soul activates our body. Our Merkaba is our energy field that makes our body move. Okay? Our soul. Our essence. This is our fire. Okay? Now this card, this deck, a couple of them had like these little white dots, and I'm like, oh, a little, like, a little bit of glue or ink or something can get stuck on the card or whatever, okay? And there was two. I noticed one and then I noticed another one. Okay, see, there's a little, and these are the only two. And the first one I saw was this, 13, Divine Mother. That reduces to 4, but, so 4 is the square of the earth, okay? And East Gel, I think X's are pronounced like a Z. East Gel. Oh, look at that, L, ends in L. Okay, I was getting Jaguar just through linguistics, and then Jaguar medicine came up because I was watching something, and they said that the Jaguar priest, the high priest, the Jaguar high priest, they will, when they're young, they will raise them like for like 10, 15 years, whatever, in the dark. Okay, the Jaguar priests are raised in the dark so that they have very keen eyesight. Humans, okay? The Jaguar high priests. So, medicine of the rainbow jaguar. And you know what? I didn't even read this card, and I was like, oh, that's a, it's a cheetah, but I was getting jaguar medicine from, that's so funny. Because I didn't even read the card. Because I was just like, oh my God, 13, Divine Mother. I didn't even go any further with it. But then look at this. This is the one that came out, so we're going to read this one. Is that 32? Yeah, that reduces to 5. Okay, so another 5. Fae, Fire, Fairy. Okay, Archangel Gabriel. And this was the other one that had the little white dot on it. Okay, another Divine Feminine. Oh, and I was just saying Grais. Okay, there's the balance of masculine and feminine, left brain, right brain. When it comes together, you're reborn. Butterfly, Grace, grace, which means butterfly in Spanish, but grace is Archangel Gabriel's. Okay, and this is 25, which reduces to 7, like the seven rays, okay, of the rainbow. Rainbow Jaguar. Medicine of the Rainbow Jaguar. Okay, this is 5 times 5. So 5 5s. That's a lot of fire. Okay, this is what Archangel Gabriel is helping to get us to. This place of centered balance. That's what the 1111, the keeping your center, that's what it's all about. Because when we come into Malkuth now with Uriel and Rainbow Aurora, rainbow. Oh, geez. And then Aura. Because now it's time to manifest. See all these tools, cups, swords, okay? The Fool. Now it's time for you to start your journey, Divine Feminine. and realize that you're a soul traveler. You're a traveling soul, okay? You're gold. So observe yourself. Are you focused too much on the divine masculine? Okay, trying to figure out if he's divine or not. You have to focus on your own divinity, your own light. Observe yourself. Are you doing that? Okay, this is very important. I really feel, okay, I really feel that this manifesting year, it's like big, big, big for the divine feminine, okay? Blessings, abundance, manifesting. The angels are so supporting you. So we had medicine horse. Progress on the path. That also reduces to a 5. 41 reduces to 5. See how we got just Gabriel all over the energy of the South American ancients. And this was on the top, and this is a synchronicity with the hummingbird that I saw at the South American restaurant. Okay, that's owned and ran by mother and daughter. Okay, so divine feminine. And with the painting in there, it's just, and 28, that reduces to a 10 as well. Did we have 28? That's the 28 on top here. Is there 80? No, it couldn't be 82 cards. So, yeah. So we have two 28s. Which is two 14s. 7 times 4. So all those numbers are here. 7, 4, 7, 14. So 28. So there's two 10s. And that's que ente. Sweet paradox of empowering grace. Oh my gosh. Grace. You guys. I'm going to cry for the divine feminine. I love you guys. Oh. Be strong. You can do it. You can do it. Believe me, I've been through all the phases and I'm here now. It feels so good. Okay. You just have to put God first and surrender to your guidance. Keep praying I pray for God, please help me with my anger. Please help me to be more patient. I want to feel only gratitude as much as possible today. Please help me. I'm praying for just to be gratitude today. I just want to be gratitude today. I want I want to put on my gratitude costume, my gratitude cape, and I'm being gratitude Gretchen. Well, I go by my middle name Anna, but okay, so great Gretchen, gratitude, great Grace, Archangel Gabriel. So, the hummingbird. It's just, and look at just so eyes closed, relaxed, eyes closed, relaxed. Don't worry about your divine masculine. If you trust in God and you have faith in God, then we shouldn't be caring what he's doing with this karmic. I see all these readings out here, but why are you caring? You shouldn't be fucking caring what their karmic is. What the fuck? Stop watching those goddamn readings. I'm getting angry because it's like, divine feminine, wake the fuck up and stand in your power. And stop doing all these fucking divine masculine, what's he's up to, what is the next day, another one, what's the karmic up to, what, oh my God, what are you up to? I'm about up to here. That's where I'm up to. Because you have the fire inside of you. The hottest white fire. The purest, hottest fire. Whew. I think that was the rainbow jaguar coming out right there. Okay. Different forms of transmitting for different forms of receiving. Some people need boot camp, kind of, me too. That's why I like it with fire. I like my messages delivered with that holy fire of Archangel Gabriel. In Archaea Annunciata, hope. So let's read this one really quick. 32, not really, I mean, the reading wasn't really quick, but I'm saying. Let's wrap it up with this one here. Wanted to save the most important one for last. Okay, I've ended at 33, which is Child of Light on page 160. We want 32. Okay. Let me take a sip here. And I'm not trying to diminish anyone's journey, but a lot of people out here are just kids, okay? These aren't even twin flames, all right? Prove to me how is it a twin flame? What have you gone through? Share your story. Give details. I want to know. We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. A lot of people out here, they haven't even met their twin flame, and they're selling videos and readings and all this stuff, and that... Okay? Just be discerning, people. Please. Please be discerning. Divine Feminine, be discerning. This reading's for you, okay? So. Okay, I'm going to only read... because spiritual guidance, that's like 2 full pages. That's quite a bit. So we're going to read... When you pull it in a reading, page 156. And if that was 1 minute 56 seconds, that'd be 111, 111. Okay, anyway. Nourishing of the soul. Nourishment of the soul. So that's what this card means. Nourishment of the soul. And didn't we get, there's soul kin there, and then soul child, okay? So observing your life through your soul's perspective. Okay, let's see. You are granted the gifts of fertility, creativity, and earthly abundance to support all needs for nourishing body, mind, and soul, and to live your life fully and be capable of manifesting your divine purpose, divine feminine. It doesn't say divine feminine, but I just toss that in there because it's for you. Give yourself permission to be nourished. Okay, just like the reading, the Tarot Weekly, that Tower card. Don't let anything block your blessings, including your own self-sabotaging behavior. Stop obsessing over the masculine. The more you do that, the more you hold that low vibration, they're going to reflect that. I'm sorry, I'm being kind of a smartass, but you know, it's all divine. Okay, where we go. This includes your body and also providing your heart, your mind, your soul with what they are hungry for. Meaning sweetness, divine love, and permission to be authentic. The Fool card. All right, there's the Fool. There's you, divine feminine, authentic in your heart. Not caring what other people think. Everyone's going to judge you. You're going to be too much of something for someone else and too little as this for someone. Or, okay? Oh, Jesus. Love yourself. Satisfy yourself. Don't worry about what other people are going to think. Don't worry about if your twin flame's going to live. Don't worry. God has beautiful love for you, waiting always. If you're holding on to attachment of this person and in this body, God can, Gabriel, all the angels can do whatever the fuck they want. They can transfer energy. You're attached to a person that looks like this, of that age, with that name, because whatever. You fell in love with this person, okay? It's the soul's essence. This essence, I believe, can be transferred, okay? And if that divine masculine isn't doing his job and holding up his end of the bargain, Gabriel can take that essence and put it in another divine masculine. You will have a divine masculine, divine feminine, but you have to let go of attachment. Attachment to outcome, that it's going to be this person that I have in mind. You should want the experience, okay? And then God will give you the person that will provide that experience that matches your heart and soul's vibration. Be open. That comes with surrender, full surrender, trust, and faith in God. That God knows what's up. God is all-knowing. We're just waking up. So we're getting stuck when we don't even have all the information. So we're just thinking, oh, this is it, and this, and yeah, and I'm for sure, and I know because I went through the stages too. That's how I know what I'm talking about. I'm not some fake phony fraud out here. I'm doing this to help you guys because I'm seeing all the... I check twin flame every day. I type in twin flame, I hit today, and I check the energies and I see what's going on out here. And I don't like it. Hey, Mr. Horse. Where's the horse medicine? Hey, Mr. Horse, how'd you like that fall? No, sir, I didn't like it. I knew I was going to get fired up when I started reading these cards. Woo! So, when you feel yourself that which truly nourishes you, wisely and generously, you shall become one who can also feel the world that for which it truly hungers. I don't like the way that last sentence was written. When people try to be a little bit too proper with it, and then it gets kind of... When you feel yourself that which truly nourishes you, wisely and generously, you shall become one who can also feel the world that for which it truly hungers. You know, see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay. So, let's read this next little one paragraph. So, in a reading, so you pull it in a reading. So, I'm just going to read that next paragraph and then we'll be done with this card. Explore and experiment with nutritional wisdom. Dude, I was just saying, okay, this is a dream, the maca and the rose hips. I forgot to mention that, but I talked about that in another video. But so the ancient plant medicine, okay, wisdom of the plants, the insects, the plants, okay, and who's connected with the plants more than the insects? Hello. So this insectilian activation, Malkuth, the earth, I mean, the pollinators, the bees that make what makes the world go around, honey. We wouldn't have any fruit, anything if it weren't for the insects. I mean, wind, that's not as reliable as the insects for pollination. Oh, God, nutritional wisdom, of course. Understand that it may change over time. Yeah, as we age, our body changes, hormones, whatever. Which is, yeah. We'll transcend all that eventually, too. Remember that caring for the needs of your body is more important and spiritually mature than trying to force your body to meet the expectations of a belief system outside of yourself. Okay? You're always going to be too fat for the, or too skinny for the, or too tall for the, or too short, or too big of a mouth, or too little of a mouth, or whatever. Whatever. I'm doing me. I'm the fool, bitch. What? Sing that song. You can have it. Okay. Don't starve yourself of what... We could just end that right there. That sentence. That's a complete sentence. Don't starve yourself of what you need on any level of your being, including peace, solitude, love, time spent in spiritual communion. Okay, communing with the trees, the insects, the animals. Okay. Do not give up when you are so close to finding your way. Dude, that came... Okay, the Nine of Wands, crowning. That's what I was saying in the tarot reading. You come so far. Don't start reverting back to this old bullshit. Or trying to hold on to it because you don't know what lies ahead. You're good. You're not supposed to know. That's magic. That's mystery. It's a surprise party. God's house is waiting for you. Maybe there might be some people there you didn't really want there, but it's still going to be fun. Answers are coming for your questions about all forms of nourishment, including nutrition. God, it's so funny that this is all about nutrition. Dude, okay. If you have been struggling with your needs being met... Oh, wait, where did we go? Including nutrition. So do not give up when you are so close to finding your way. Okay. If you have been struggling with your needs being met on some level, a blessing is given to help you into more nourishing and abundant situations in all areas of your life. Thank you! Yes! Sephira, Malkuth. Divine Feminine, you dominate this realm, the earthly realm, and the underworld of the earthly realm. So Malkuth is where you reign, Divine Feminine, okay? And I'm just saying, Rainbow Jaguar. Nourishment of the soul. But remember, mind, body, it's all connected. All interwoven, interconnected, interdependent. They rely on one another to be balanced. To have that trinity, then you can manifest like a muffin, huh? This fire of Malkuth, of Uriel, Uri, Uturi. U is you, Ri, rotating, spinning, rotating, orating. Because rate, radial, ra, radiate, rotate. The vortex, the spinning of the chakras, all of this vortex that creates the star, all of it. It's the vortex, the masculine, feminine. Rainbow Aurora, okay? Lady Grace. And Archangel Ariel, or Uriel, holds the keys to your Uturi, your soul's essence. It's being unlocked. And all the manifestations are abundant blessings of nourishment, balance, access to all, I was going to say wisdom, but rhythms wanted to come out. Because that's really all, we're just tapping into, everything has a rhythm, a color, a shape, everything has its rhythm. Wow. Okay, let me share the crystals. I forgot. And what are we at? It's okay. It's an hour long, but you know, and you know, some people, they're not ready for the longer videos. They're not ready for the more in-depth thing. Maybe they're not true twin flame. Okay, so this is important, okay? I believe this is important for the Divine Feminine to hear these messages. I really felt how everything was synced up. I'm like, I need to share that this is definitely Divine Feminine, okay? Definitely Divine Feminine reading. So here's some black tourmaline. This is the Namibian. Very high quality black tourmaline, comes from Namibia. Okay. The Dark Mother. This protects you, okay, by absorbing and transmuting negative energies. It's very magnetic. It's ferrous rich. The darker and blacker, the darker green, it really is green, okay, just like melanin, black green. So the iron rich, the ferrous, well, that would be carbon. I mean, iron, black, well, it's, you know, this green tourmaline, it's like black, it could be very, very dark green. So I think there's a similar, like with carbon, melanin, black tourmaline, okay, this black is really very concentrated green, and green is very concentrated gold. So this is, and it's got a little bit of the haystack striations there on the side. So this, that's the it's so hard to get that out. Namibian. Just talk like an alien, and then we can pronounce words. This is green fluorite. And felt called to get this because this represents, and this is all naturally faceted, okay, by nature. These are raw, okay, that's fluorite, the double diamond, double pyramid, okay. This is learning something new. And the gem oracle deck that I have, I know that that is one thing that with the message from the green fluorite is learning new things. So this is learning new things about yourself. I don't know if the green is showing up very well on there. See, it's just really light green, very beautiful. So this is being very open to receiving information from your soul, okay, about how to progress on the path. You're protected, okay? You are protected. And I wanted to get a piece of nice chunk of raw selenite, and they didn't have it last couple times I checked, but they did this time. Oh, this is Celestine. So celestial. I was very drawn to this, and this was only, you know, like $4, I think. But it has a very like Mediterranean blue to it. I don't know if this camera is doing it much justice, but yeah, it's just, it's a very pretty blue. So Celestine, oh, like the Celestine prophecy, like celestial, okay, like the stars. So that very much called to me. Most of these are pretty inexpensive, you know, under $10, except unless it's the really good black tourmaline. I think this was $7 or $8 for the piece of fluorite. I think the wand, the selenite wand, was $5. So beautiful. Got my piece of selenite, so I'm going to put that on my Bible with my mother stone, my shaman's dreaming stone. I've shared that story before. So, and that's obsidian. My shaman's dreaming stone. Here's, I had a labradorite necklace, and I don't know, I don't want to speculate, but I don't know where it went. So, Bought a little piece of labradorite, and this was only like $7 or something too. Trying to get the light to, yeah, labradorite. I was reading about how, the way it refracts light inside of the rock. So it makes like a holographic 3D kind of a, so that's labradorite. At least I have a picture of myself wearing my labradorite necklace, which I got at a thrift store. It was beautiful silver, huge piece of labradorite. It was only like $7 or $8. I used to find really cool thrift stores that would have, and it wouldn't matter if it was a Goodwill or a random one. You just, some are good, some are not. Just doesn't, like, one Goodwill on one side of town will be good and the other one will be crap or what. So it never mattered what. You just find the good where they got the goods, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I would get like vintage purses at like $200 and something. Like you look online, and sometimes the thrift store owners, they get hip to stuff, but, and then they start a vintage store, and then they have their thrift store. I mean, that's what a great business. You have a thrift store, people donate, okay, and then you go through all the stuff that's really good, and then you have a separate store that's like vintage that has the really nice stuff, and then you have your kind of like thrift store, junkie store, whatever. That's my dream. That's a simple, attainable dream. We can do. So this is the haystack black tourmaline. This is the Brazilian black tourmaline. Okay. Same properties. Okay. And this piece, I said, oh, that's mica. And he said, yes, that's lepidolite, which is a rosy or amethyst colored mica. And you can tell it's mica. It looks like layers of paper, kind of. Mica, like Mikael. So I really love mica. And it is actually, let's see if I can put it against the bag. So lepidolite is the amethyst or rose-colored mica. And it's kind of hard to tell. It's got a nice lavender color. And this is next to lithium itself. This is the second highest concentration of lithium besides natural raw lithium, okay, is lepidolite. So this is very good for relaxation and meditation. And when he said that, I was like, oh, so I should probably just sleep on it pressed against my raw bare cheek. You know, lithium. Yeah, we could use some lithium in our lives. Just kidding. All right, so I just wanted to share the crystals. I love you all, Divine Feminine. I want to make this offer to anyone who has, if you're a Divine Feminine, okay, and you know you're a twin flame, okay, if you have a channel and you post regularly, you have you do twin flame readings, or you just share or whatever, you have a channel and you regularly post on your channel, anything, just sharing your story, that helps people, okay? So you can email me and I will give you free consultations. Not that anyone will take me up on that, but I'm just saying, for people who have, I'm not offering free readings and stuff, but you can email me, and my emails, all my zodiac readings have my email address, emeraldspideroracle@gmail.com. So, like I said, if you're a Divine Feminine, or masculine, but I really want to focus on people who have channels, okay, who are out here sharing, trying to help, just sharing their story to help others get, you know, progress on their path as well. If you ever need to just reach out, vent and get a little cheering up. If you have a question you want me to maybe share my experience, I can shed some light on the situation and help you maybe observe it from a different perspective. Whatever it is, okay? And no questions pertaining to divine masculine. Okay, this is all about you, divine feminine, your journey, your soul. Okay, same with any masculines who have channels who want to reach out. Questions only about you, your journey, your soul. Okay. Yes, I love it. We're gonna sleep nice tonight. Mwah. Kiss your Bible. Kiss your stones. Kiss your cards if you want to kiss your cards. But I like kissing my Bible. That's what Hebrews. I don't know. Hebrews, that's what baby daddy used to always do. Kiss the Bible. Kiss the Torah. What else did he read? I always want to say Gematria, but it's the whatever, those Hebrew books. You know what I'm saying? The Tanakh and stuff like that. So. Yes, kiss your crystals, love them, hold them in your hand till they get warm and your energy starts flowing. That's what I was doing when I was walking around the store. I was holding this flat in my hand. I was like, oh, this one's definitely coming home with me. And it was a little bit, you know, this one was 20 something, 24, 27, something. Okay, so 26 or something like that. And this, I think, was around the same price for this black tourmaline. So, and I got 4 new decks, and, you know, we went out to eat. We had a beautiful day. I really wanted to get a lot of fun in today because it's gonna rain for another, like, week straight. And so, yeah. We're gonna do sauna and chores around the house and stuff and really make use of that time. You know, I really like to do that. When I know it's going to be rainy and I'm going to be stuck in the house, you know what? I'll put off the dishes and this and that for a couple days. Let's just have fun, whatever, because we're going to have a whole week straight of not being able to get out of the house. So, just, yeah, time management, observing how you're managing just your 3D reality can help free up more time as far as just being able to focus more on your soul, nourishing your soul, okay? Because the dishes are always going to be there. But, you know, if you only have today, it's going to be sunny, 60 degrees, and it's going to be 40 and raining and lightning for a week straight, then, you know, this is your life, okay, Divine Feminine? You decide. And there's no judgment. Don't we have these nagging thoughts in our heads, but it's other people talking to us from the past and past lives. It's not us. It's not our soul's whisper speaking to us. Because that's always present right here, right now in the heart, waiting to love you, nourish you, guide you, provide for you. So I don't know why I just wanted to share that with you, but anyway. Okay, we're done. We'll leave that there, and that's that. And I love you all, Divine Feminine and Masculine. Okay, like I said, if you have channels, if you want to, whatever, you're going through a phase that you're not understanding. You know, it's only for people who have channels, though, because they're really, even if they're getting paid for services or whatever, they do free readings. They share from their heart. Okay, so there's more that we are doing that we're not getting paid for. Because even if you get paid for a reading, okay, you're working with those people's energy more than just for that hour and a half, or however, whatever the reading time, okay? So really nourish yourself. Really nourish yourself. Do a sauna. I gotta buy a washing machine. It sucks, but but I was like, you know what? I still have enough money to go. I'm gonna go have fun. Okay, that's gonna take a big chunk out of my budget with having to buy a new washing machine. But hey, it lasted for a good over a couple of years, so I'm grateful. And keeping with the flow. You make money, you spend money. You make money, you spend money. People buy a reading, you donate some money to the channel or whatever. Okay, your community or people you watch out here. You go donate to their channel and give back. It's just keeping that flow. That's what we do, Divine Feminine. Keeping with the flow. If you're holding on to attachment to this is my twin flame, instead of wanting the experience. To experience that essence, okay? That self-sabotaging behavior. You're blocking yourself by being attached to 3D stuff when this is a spiritual journey. Okay? Your spiritual journey. Focus on you. Focus! Not the one in Mallrats, okay? Not that focus. Don't focus on the third nipple. Okay, all right. I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Divine Feminine, you got it.